The swastika, a symbol of hatred, racism, and barbaric horror on the largest scale. So why then did the Lord Mayor of Cardiff order it to fly over the capital's City Hall? Today, flags of all kinds fly proudly over Cardiff, showing allegiance to allies and friends. But in October 1938, Conservative Lord Mayor Oliver Cuthbert Pennell ordered the Nazi flag to fly over the City Hall of the Welsh capital to celebrate the signing of the Munich Agreement, a treaty drawn up between Germany, Britain, France and Italy, that sought to soften up and please Hitler by allowing him to annex parts of western Czechoslovakia, called Sudetenland. Sudetenland was incorporated within the borders of Czechoslovakia, which became a country in 1918. Because of its German majority, the Sudetenland became a major source of contention between Germany and Czechoslovakia. And in 1938, the participants of the Munich conference gave in to Hitler and handed the land over to Germany. There was immediately lots of distaste about this, as Czechoslovakia had no real say in this transaction. And without any consultation, Britain, France and Italy agreed to hand over the land to Germany. This was looked at as an act of peace, and Prime Minister Chamberlain waved around a piece of paper in which Hitler had written a promise that he would not go to war. This prompted Chamberlain's famous "I hold in my hand a piece of paper" speech. At that time, Britain was not ready for war, or able to help out Czechoslovakia if the Germans attacked, so pleasing Hitler seemed to be the most sensible option. At the worst, it would buy some time to prepare, to help defend the world against Hitler, a policy which the Prime Minister hoped and ensured peace for our time.
They thought that keeping Hitler happy was the best way to avoid an international conflict.
As you'd expect, this flag flying over the Welsh capital caused a massive uproar from the citizens of Cardiff, who wanted it removed. The Cardiff Mayor's response to this was that the flag symbolised the joy of the Welsh people at the signing of the pact. The Mayor said he flew the flag to show the world that we are anxious for the friendship of Germany. Two Labour councillors took it upon themselves to pull down this unwanted symbol of hatred and oppression. This small group of angry councillors took matters into their own hands and ended up perilously scaling the building to take the flag down. Two Labour councillors in their 60s, Alderman McGale and Councillor Higginbottom, were the heroes to scale the building and tear down the flag. They couldn't find the key to the roof space, so went through the skylight and edged along the narrow walkway. The flag was torn down, to cheers from the gathering crowds down below.
Despite this, Lord Mayor Pennell remained stubborn enough to order another flag, which was to be flown the next day.
In the complete rush and haste of it all, the flag was this time flown upside down by mistake. Lord Mayor Pennell remained unapologetic and said, the gesture had been one of goodwill only, with no political or religious undertones.
The flag was again removed, but this time, never replaced.
It's worth noting that this is the year that Time magazine declared Hitler Man of the Year. This accolade is based purely on the newsmaker who most influenced the world, for better or for worse. Instead of the typical Man of the Year portrait on the front cover, this front cover was full of symbolism, depicting Hitler as a tiny figure in the back, playing a massive organ with his murdered victims spinning on a St. Catherine's wheel. Underneath this stark and striking black and white illustration was the caption, "From the Unholy Organist, a Hymn of Hate." 6 months later, Hitler went back on his promise and invaded Czechoslovakia. The Munich Agreement was void. Britain said that it would defend Poland if Hitler invaded. World War II had begun.